Hi, and welcome again. It's Laura Tria here, and I know how busy this all looks to the camera. The persons who assist in marketing me are going to say there's too many things all around and it's not going to be able to keep anybody's focus. But today it's important that you see all these things, and there's so much more. This room is filled with all kinds of things. But it's important for you to see these things for the sake of this conversation today. So welcome to Gather the People. A little bit about me and why I do what I do. It's important. What you see here identifies, for me, spirituality. So these are the things that inspire me. I've been doing this now for 20 plus years. I'm going to say 24 years. I'm an interfaith minister. A different kind of minister. I serve people, not a theology. I serve people. So to serve people, that means that there has to be a variety of things, because goodness knows people come in varieties. So this is not about serving a church or a particular theology. This is about serving people so that they can find whatever it is that works for them, so that they can connect to their own spirituality. When a person connects to their own spirituality, there's so much more peace in their lives, because you know yourself, you find yourself. So some 20-something years ago, and I realized I just muffled the mic, sorry, this is not my thing, but some 20 plus years ago, I got what was called a calling. You know, what's called a calling. What is a calling? A calling is something that, for me, is so direct from somewhere else. It's like nobody told it to me. It's not something that I read somewhere. It's something that came to me some other way. And so there's this feeling within that I must serve. That's what I do. I serve. When I say I must do it, I must do it. It must be the thing that sustains me, because I will do nothing else. There's such joy that I get out of serving, you know. And so many years ago, I got this calling to bring women together in circle. It wasn't popular. It was kind of secret. People thought it was weird. But I had to do it. So I brought women together of all different faiths, all different ages, all different economic backgrounds, you name it. All they had to be was women. So once a month for 23 plus years, women have come together, and we have sat by candlelight, little tea lights, and we bang drums, and we bring down the moon, and it's pretty dark in here, or wherever we're having circle, and we get to be something other than who we are in our daily lives. We get to be something other than that. We get to not care about how we dress or how we're showing up in the world. Instead, we care about how we're showing up for ourselves. You know, when you're banging a drum, when your eyes are closed and you're just banging a drum, that's not for somebody else. That's for you. When you're sitting with eyes closed and there's just tea light glimmering, and so you have like a little shimmer of light around you, and there's no conversation, that's not for somebody else. That's for you. And so whatever this calling is, wherever it came from, the women kept showing up. So 20 whatever years later, new people are coming to the door. New women are coming through the door all the time, and they sit in circle. It's great. And I'm inspired all the time, not only by the women, but by things like this. Angels like that. Drums like this. This is Gaia, and she is of the earth, if you can see her, and I don't know that you can see her that well. Her belly is the globe, and the universe is her body. This is Yemaya, a goddess of the ocean. I have my rosary beads. I honor Mother Mary. Everything of the feminine in spirituality has fed me as I move forward. I wrote a book called Herstory. It's about women in circle. And if you look at this painting here, there's maiden, mother, and crone. There's babies and elders and middle-aged, and that's what comes together. Women in circle, when we come together, we are from 10 years old up to 88. And women are together, kind of like in ancient times when, or tribal times, when we would sit together and tell stories and grow each other. It's awesome. And I'm successful at it, and I'm filled with gratitude. It's wonderful. And over the last maybe year and a half, something has happened. I'm feeling an additional calling. I'm feeling an additional calling. And this time the calling is to bring women and men together in circle. So women will always have their separate space. Men always need their separate space. It's not about that. It's about joining women and men in circle so that they can find their center, their spirituality. And I've been saying it out loud just long enough for the universe to start to set itself up to make this happen. In fact, the day that I declared it to a lot of the women that I work with, the day that I declared it, I came home and I found this guy. Isn't he amazing? He is big, and he's Native American, and he looks impressive, and he inspires me. And a friend of mine, a guy, came here for Circle, and he brought this massive, big singing bowl. Heavy, like man. And it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have the women here with the men. The energy is different. The energy is, it's different. You have this lightness and this groundedness, and we're navigating it, and we're loving it. We're loving it. And my inspirations, although these are always them, are now adding new. He's my inspiration. This beautiful, I don't know that you can see it, this beautiful photo that I got off the internet is of a man with wings, angel wings, and he looks broken, kind of. And something about this photo lets me think about, I don't want to leave my brothers behind. Women are soaring right now. Women are soaring. The feminine is rising. It's evident all over the planet. And it's time to include our brothers, our beautiful, fabulous brothers. And so that's what I'm doing. So I've written underneath here, there's links for you to find out where we're going. We're having our first Gather the People, that's what I'm calling it, Gather the People Circle on New Year's Day. On New Year's Day. Happy New Year's 2019, men and women coming together in sacred space. Can't even begin to tell you how excited I am. So if you choose to come, and I hope you do, or if you choose to keep in touch, and I hope you do, wear something. So I don't go out in the world with this kind of shawl on. I wear this shawl when I'm in sacred space. Some of the men are going to be wearing bandanas. Just something to say, today I am sacred. In Circle, I am sacred. The women are wearing shawls or scarves. I have a couple of over-the-shoulder thing for guys to wear, unless you all find something that you want to wear on your own. Just something to say, today we're not opposite. Today, or in the Circle, we're not against each other or in competition with each other or any of the other guy-girl things that we go through. We're not that. We're sacred, beautiful, sacred beings having a sacred moment in Circle. There's one of the chants that we sing is, see if I can do this, is be still and listen. Know that I am, you are sacred. And we sing those words over and over and over again. And we drum, and the lights are low, and we come into sacred space. And the richness from that is so individual, so unique. Everyone walks away feeling shifted. I hope you attend, or give me a call if you want to know more about it. Here we go. Gather the people. I'm so honored to serve. Have an amazing day, and thanks for listening and stopping by. Mwah! Bye-bye.